Hey Virgo, welcome to your quantum story. I haven't even really sat here the whole time with enough with these cards because I definitely wanted to see what comes out as I'm telling the story out loud. Um, but either way, this is amazing. So I don't usually do reversals, but two of the cards came out reversals and it was very clear that they wanted to be read that way. So I let them be. Okay, so I changed the format, Virgo, a little bit. I took away the spirit animal deck and I put in another archetype deck because I wanted to add the yin and yang aspect of us, balancing those energies inside. And since I'm a Libra sun, balance is all about is one of my best qualities, I suppose. And that's what I wanted to add. I wanted to add that understanding that I have about balancing ourselves within and therefore our world without. So anyway, let's just start. So your yang energies are the scribe. So your yang energy is the masculine energy, the action, the outer world energy. So especially if you're a writer, or if you're journaling, or if you have a need for your story to be heard, seen, felt, even if it's just by yourself, not publicly, this is probably a reading for you. So let's see. So the scribe energy is the light attributes, preserving knowledge and information, and the shadow attributes, altering facts or plagiarizing others' work. So, unless you're a student and you're copying your homework or using sources, just copying and pasting. So this is what we're striving for on the outside. We want our story to be authentic, and we want our story to be remembered or what's the word? Preserved. It's not the word I was looking for, but that's the one that just came. And our yin energy, the inside, the female energy, the manifesting inside before it shows up on the outside is the hero and heroine. So especially if you're a writer, you know all about this dynamic and having writing from, in your stories, there's always a hero or heroine and that kind of dynamic. So light attributes, passion for a journey of self-empowerment. Shadow attribute, escapism and a false sense of heroism. So what we have going on inside of us is, and this is beautiful because of the next card coming out for the archetype, for the other archetype deck. So clearly something inside of us wants to save ourselves. It's like we're finally coming into realization that we are the ones who are going to save ourselves and change our story. And as soon as we do that, we rewrite the story on the outside of us and our reality, our outside world. As soon as we start saving ourselves, we are going to feel like our story is finally going to be told and preserved and authentic. That's what's going on. So, what story are we talking about? This card came out in reverse, the orphan. So any kind of backstory that was about lack in any way or loss, self-pitying or looking for love, looking for a family, looking for emotional fulfillment outside of us. This is the story that we are rewriting. We are becoming our own hero of our own loss. We're saving our own orphan selves, basically. Hope I'm making sense. So we're rewriting this energy of we're looking for love in a family and outside of ourselves. We need something else to fulfill us, our happiness. And then the next card also came out, reverse, the pilgrim. So this the pilgrim here is the inner journey manifesting on the outer journey. You're going out into the world to learn more about your inner world. So it's like reverse. So here, it's the same thing as the upper energies. By becoming the own hero of your orphan energies, of your own abandonment issues, you now go on an outer journey. That's your story, your authentic story. You're now more comfortable in knowing yourself and saving yourself, that you're going out into the world in a more authentic way because you are doing, or you already done the inner work to save yourself. So last 3 cards for the Shaman Oracle deck. You have a ton of help from higher dimensions. This very much feels like they're I want to say projecting, sending you high vibrational energies, or wanting you to align to a higher vibrational frequency or mindset, consciousness, so that you can become this luminous warrior. So this luminous warrior, there it is. The luminous warrior is basically the hero of their own story. You're the one who now is able to look at everything, look at your own self, look at your own story, look at your own life and situations and growth from a place of love, from a heart-centered place. Okay, my attention just got pulled into that moon, and we have a full moon coming out, and this is a full moon here. So this might be a time where, and during the full moon, you're going to be releasing a lot of these stories, a lot of these lower vibrations, and rewriting them for yourself. But this is the card that this is a card of you're becoming your own hero here, and instead of pulling your sword and fighting people, you're now pulling your heart out and coming from a much more loving and compassionate place within yourself. That's what you fight with now, your light, your love, your compassion. And what is that going to be able to do? And especially if this is for a writer out there. I'm a writer, so this is very much in resonance with myself. Doing this work is going to make you able to see the smoky mirrors around you, inside you, and the story, and in the stories that you've been living and reliving and retelling inside and outside of you. So, and by seeing these smoky mirrors, you'll be able to really rewrite your story from a different point of view, from a lighthearted place, from a compassionate place. But at the same time, this huge balance of, now that I see the illusion, now that I see the plot holes, now that I see what this story really was teaching me and showing me, not only do I get to rewrite my own life from the inside, becoming my own hero, because I can now retell it and save myself however I want, but if you are a writer, your stories are about to have a lot more depth. You're about to learn how to add a lot of these little subplots and little events from a deeper place, a more emotionally deep place. And by doing so, of course, you're able to add a lot more details. And this, if you're not a writer, this is fine. You're the writer of your own life. It's almost like you're the writer of your own subconscious here. So now that you can see all the illusions, not only are you able to be more compassionate to yourself and with yourself, but you're able to make a life for yourself with a lot more depth, because you can shine your light on the outside now. It's almost like next time you're around these energies in the upright of the orphan and the person who needs to be saved, you'll have so much more compassion and understanding from yourself on the inside, that the way that you're going to go about life, the way that you're now going to rewrite these situations and these interactions, is going to be so powerful. It's going to be so powerful because you'll be now in this high vibrational ability to show what the illusion really was, and how to go about it from I am my own savior point of view, which truly you turn your yin energy, your feminine energy, into your own hero, your own nurturer, whatever it is that you've needed, whatever it is that you lacked before. You're now adding it to your story, because you now understand that you're the one who can create a completely different ending, a completely different chapter, a completely different book, that kind of thing. So Wonderful, Virgo. Good luck with everything. I loved it, and I will see you next time.